Hi guys, it's me, Gabby Victoria, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is just going to be a doing our makeup, sit down, get ready with me type of chat. This video is going to be talking about more so like what's going on. I know I've already been talking about what's going on in a couple of my other videos, but this is a real true like what's going on, how's everything going, sit down, grab a drink. I'm drinking Arizona tea and lemonade. Like, this is all this is gonna be. We're gonna do makeup and just talk because like there's really true things that I need to talk about, especially with YouTube. And if YouTube is doing the things that I think that they're doing, then to me that's a problem. And I would like for it to be resolved today using my platform. So grab your makeup, grab your drink, grab your snacks, and let's get started. Okay, so of course everybody knows we're going to start out with priming. We're going to be using the CoverGirl's Full Spectrum Primer. So let's just get straight into it. 2020 has just not been a good year. It just hasn't. I was a sophomore, about to be finished with school, going on spring break. That Friday, when that bell rang after school, everybody knew, okay, the coronavirus was a thing. It was getting bad. Nobody knew that it would have gotten to where it has gotten now. And when I say that, nobody would have thought that schools would be shut down. Businesses, small businesses, large businesses, shut down. People losing their job. Being scared to leave their house because, oh, we leave our house to just go to the store to get like everyday needs. We could contract the virus. Don't fly to certain parts of the country because, oh, it could be, that whole part of the country is contaminated. Having our borders shut down because we don't want to contaminate or contract the virus, having to switch to online school. Everything just came to a sudden halt, and I feel like nobody knew how to handle it. And I look at it now, and am I blessed that at the end of the day I got to finish my sophomore year out, do as good as I did? Yeah, but do I still feel bad that like my mom, who is technically an essential worker because she's a flight attendant, has to go to work and worry about, is the person that she's flying from New York to Florida, do they have the virus? Like, it's not okay. And it's nerve-wracking because you just want everybody to be safe, you want everybody to be calm, and you see all these mothers posting about how they can't even buy formula for their babies because formula is just nowhere to be found, or diapers, and just buying food for your family. And it's crazy. And like, people were so, using my setting powder for my primer, people were so quick to be so excited to, oh, go to the beach and stuff. Why are we so happy to go to the beach when you see people still on the news talking about, oh, the rates of coronavirus are going up? And like, if the rates of the coronavirus are going up, why are we opening up our states? Why are we opening up our states? To add more people to our states to make everything worse. Then it was like, okay, now everything seemed like it was starting to get a little bit better. Boom, George Floyd. This is, out of my 16 years of life and seeing racism as I've gotten older, this is the highest extent that I've seen it. And I'm 16. I'm going to be 17 in like 5 months. This is the worst of racism I've ever seen it. And I go to school with a lot of entitled people, or they feel that they are entitled. And I thought they were bad at saying the N-word and not caring about like our culture and what we've been through. A lot of this has shown to me how many people really out there just don't like people of color. Like, they really just are like, oh, well, it happened because he did this or he did that, or like, it's not, it shouldn't, so what that we're black? Like, it shouldn't matter if we're black, white, Mexican, Hispanic. It shouldn't matter. I base people off of their personality and how they treat people. If you treat somebody like crap, you're going to get treated like crap. If you treat somebody with the same respect and niceness that they treat you, then that's how you're going to get treated. People are also, oh, look at this Karen and this. I'm using my Fit Me foundation. Caucasian women are being called Karens because of how they treat other people. That's how that works. If you're going to be a Karen, then be a Karen. But don't be a Karen to people that have done nothing to you. Not one thing. That's really how George Floyd died. Because a Karen decided that it was going to be okay to just be a Karen. And that's how George Floyd died. A girl, Brianna, I'm pretty sure her name is, I'm not good with names. She died because police officers thought she was selling drugs out of her house, so they just raided her house and shot her dead. Why? Oh, because you just had a thought, a hunch in your head that this girl, minding her own business, was selling drugs. So instead of you getting a warrant, checking her house, seeing if there's any drugs, you just raided her house and just shot her dead. Right. So I want to know, what did the black race do to all these people? I would love to know. What did we do to deserve anything that's going on? Because last time I checked, we haven't done nothing. Not one thing. Most black people are just trying to do what everybody else has been doing. Going to work, going to school, get a job, doing what they have to do to live an everyday life. So why are we living a life where we have to be in fear? Why did the Caucasian, Hispanic people who support us blacks the same way we support other blacks have to live in fear that if when they go to riot for us, for our rights, they have to now worry, are their children going to be hurt? Are they going to be hurt? Are they going to have backlash? Like my own father is getting backlash from people that he thought were his friends. Other black people too. Because they feel the looting is right. Oh, we have the right to loot. No. The First Amendment states you have the right to peaceful protest. Peaceful protesting is coming together as a community, as a whole, and standing up for what is right. You believe in this, you believe in the black power, then show it by peaceful protesting and not burning down businesses that had nothing to do with how this poor man died. Not one thing. And going further into it, I have posted five videos. The first video to me did pretty good for my first video. Then this George Floyd thing happened, and all of a sudden, and I started talking about it and bringing light to it all, and I started looking at my views and everything. My views went from 139 on my first video to 14 in a matter of 5 videos. My first ever video, 139 views. 139 views for my first video. I was nervous. I was scared. I didn't know what I was doing. I still kind of don't know what I'm doing. But for me to get 139 views on a just get ready with me, doing my makeup, showing you what I use on my face, 139 views to me is not that bad. But all of a sudden, this George Floyd thing happened, and I'm speaking on it. I'm doing still my normal makeup, talking, showing you guys new products, showing you guys new brushes and different cool things. Doing a video such as the power of makeup, showing how the power of makeup can change you from looking from one way to another in a good way. and showing my artistry, and my artistry is not bad. Like, it's like, am I growing? Yes. Will I get better? Yes, because you know, you learn, you live and you learn, and you do different things every day. But the mere fact that because I post about my videos every time I post a new video, but the mere fact that YouTube is, I feel in my heart that I know that, yeah, I'm posting my videos, but I can only do so much on my end to post and promote my videos to my people and the people on my social medias. So knowing that I do have a good following on Snapchat and Instagram and stuff like that, why is my video only getting 14 views? Why does it feel like because to me, I don't even know how to explain it, because we people start YouTube channels to show like what they do and how they express themselves, and we use YouTube as a community to build a fan base, to build friends and people that they can come to and watch the videos and be a safe space. That's what my YouTube channel is, a safe space where people of any color, any race, any gender can come and do their makeup, or just watch and listen to what I have to say and enjoy. Learn a little ASL every once in a while. But if YouTube is having the nerve, the audacity to say, she's a new creator, we don't really need to spread this new creator's work out there, even though it's actually kind of good. And they're the reason why my videos go from getting 139, 140 views, 11 likes, even though 11 likes isn't a lot, but it's a lot to me, a girl who only started a YouTube channel like 3-4 weeks ago, to now getting 1 like and 14 views. Then I don't want to continue doing YouTube. I don't, because that's not fair. I'm sorry that if I'm not funny enough, or I'm not nice enough, or I don't have interesting content, I'm here to show people of color, because there's not a lot of Black, Hispanic people out there doing makeup, that they can do it too. That's what I'm here to do. And if that is being stopped because I'm Black and I'm a female, then I have a huge problem with that. Because same thing on TikTok. I don't really care that I'm calling out YouTube or TikTok or Instagram. I will call out any brand that I want to, because I have the freedom of speech. I have posted a multitude of videos on TikTok and I ended up just deleting them, because for TikTok to say, oh, we're here to give everybody a chance to be TikTok famous, I have deleted every single video I've ever made on TikTok, because it literally will sit on TikTok for weeks and weeks and get 0 likes, 0 follows, 0 views. Why would I waste my time on an app that has the nerve, that has the audacity to give such a hope to people, saying, oh yeah, post whatever content you like and we can get you TikTok famous, when all the people that are getting TikTok famous show abs, boobs, tiny waists? I'm sorry. Why? Why is it also that people of color are getting their videos taken down or put under review or something? That's a problem. Like, that's a really, really, really big problem that needs to be fixed, because we can take our content somewhere else. We could build our own platform and make it just for Black people or just for Latinas. We can do it for all of that, and we would still be making our own money and be fine. Because trust me, if I had the right connections and I could build my own version of YouTube, that's for all the people of color, all the Hispanics, all the people who are not Caucasian, who make their money off of doing dumb things like jumping off of houses, building $1,000,000 houses that look a hot mess with their little Legoland version of everything on the inside, then that's what I will do. Because yes, I'm 16, but yeah, I have a mouth, and yeah, I will stick up for what is right. And I do not believe that for people to say, oh yeah, here's our brand. Our brand is going to be, anybody can be TikTok famous. Anybody can be an influencer, a YouTuber. All they have to do is build their brand and build this and do that. But there's only so much we can do as creators on our end. And then it's in the hands of the people of YouTube, the people of TikTok, to put our videos on their For You page or their next recommended video to watch. But if you're not doing that, and we're still over here busting our butt, trying to get in contact with different brands, emailing brands, calling people, putting our videos on every social media platform, and you're holding our videos back from being discovered and helping us out, then you don't need our business. You don't need our creativity. You don't. Our creativity should be posted somewhere where it's going to be respected, where it's going to be loved and cherished and talked about. And if that's the case, then who do I need to call? Who do I need to spread the word to so that I can make this happen for people? Because I will do it. Because I feel that everybody should have a chance to be famous, to be the superstar that they want to be. And I keep on seeing this video on TikTok pop up because, yeah, I may not be supporting TikTok or whatever their motto is on anybody can be TikTok famous. I do watch the Black creators and I do support them. And one of them said this: if we took all the people out of the NBA, sports wouldn't be that good anymore. And I watched a couple videos where people said that, and I thought about it, and I was just like, that is so true. Because all the people that really have made history or a name for the NFL, the NBA, and all the major league sports are Black. Michael B. Jordan, Kobe Bryant. The world stopped. Everything came to a sudden halt when Kobe Bryant died. Rest in peace. I love him. He wore my favorite number, 24. I was born on the 24th. That's just my favorite number. That's my lucky number. That man, when that man died, everything stopped. The NBA stopped when Kobe Bryant died. So, if us Blacks aren't making an impact on our life, on anybody's life, please tell me why. I don't even know what to call it. A whole business, a whole group of people who make a lot of money throwing a ball into a basket. Tell me why it stopped. It all stopped. Men, grown men who never normally shed tears, because every girl knows most hard, they think that the hard dudes don't cry. These men, full on blown out tears for Kobe Bryant's death. But the big thing is, if somebody like Kobe Bryant can make the whole NBA stop, everything come to a sudden halt, that means he made a difference. He made people feel a certain way. But he wasn't white. He was black. A black man made a difference to the whole world. Tell me about that. I'm gonna set my face with some Hangover RX spray by Too Faced. I just think it's so crazy how people can go their everyday lives and can look people in the eyes and say, oh yeah, I love black people. I don't have anything against black people. They have the same equal rights we do. But if we had the same equal rights that any other person in the United States, the land of the free, has, why are we still fighting for our rights? Why do we still have to now go protest and pray that we don't get shot? Why do we have to go every day saying, oh yeah, we have equal rights, all this good stuff, but have to worry about getting shot, getting pulled over? Nobody else has to worry about that, but we do, because of the color of our skin. And that's not fair. That's not right. And every time I think about it, I want to cry, because we have to live a life where we're going to have to teach, what I'm going to have to teach my kids when I'm old enough to have kids, and not get yelled at by my parents that I'm having a child, because I do not want to have a child anytime soon. But still, that's beyond the point. I'm still going to have to now go out into the world with my children, and when they get to the right age where they can drive and do things by themselves, because they're going to be independent at some point, I'm going to have to explain to them, when you drive and you get pulled over by the cops, don't grab for something, because if you grab for something, they're going to think that, oh, this person's trying to kill us, this person's trying to shoot at us, when they're not. It's a whole big issue around people. And yes, there's a whole bunch of stereotypes about us, that, oh, that we're black, so we rob, we steal, we do all these things. But there shouldn't have to be all these stereotypes and all these things. Oh, just like, this is a stereotype that my family actually goes through with me. There's this whole thing that, oh, you know, black kids don't have fathers. Every time, my father has been to my school a couple of times, but everybody always gets so surprised when they see my dad at a football game cheering me on, because I'm a cheerleader. Everybody gets so like, Gabby, your dad's here? You have a dad? Really? Like, yeah. Yes, my parents aren't. Are my parents married? No. But at one point, did they love each other? Yes. And now can they live together in agreement that they both can come to one of my games together, not have an argument or anything of the sorts, and just be there, laugh and smile and support me, and sit next to each other and have normal everyday conversation? Yes. Just because they're not married does not mean they don't both still love each other equally and respect each other's ways and what they're doing with their life. They always come together for me in the end. And yes, I know for a lot of Black children, they wish to have that. And yes, that stereotype is true for some Black kids, that they don't have parents. And do I feel for them? Yes, because even though I don't live with my dad, I live with my mom and my grandma, do I miss my dad? Of course I do. Do sometimes I wish I saw my dad more than I do? Yeah, but every time I see my dad, do me and him make the most of the time that we have together? Yes, we do. And so to think that we live in such a stereotypical world that, oh, Blacks steal, Hispanics are known for doing agricultural work like cutting grass, and that's all they're known for. Like, no, there's a lot of Hispanics that do more than just cut somebody's grass. Most Hispanics I've known cut grass as a side hustle, not as their actual job. Most Black people only cut hair. There's more than just Blacks that cut hair. There's a lot more people out in the world other than Blacks that cut hair. What is it? People from third world countries like Iran and stuff. Oh, they're just terrorists. Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily. You might think that they are because that's what you've heard, but that's not true. Some people may want that to be true, but it's not. It's not. There's more to people these days than the stereotypes that people have heard of us from years and years and years. There is. And many people, they choose to not like that. Black people and other people that are not of a Caucasian race do more than just the stereotypical things that we're supposed to do. Like, I know many people are probably going to come at me after hearing this, but a lot of people guessed that like a Black person couldn't be president. A lot of people really just truly thought that a Black man just couldn't be president. And why did they think that? Because no Black man has ever been president before. That's why. That's exactly why nobody thought Barack Obama could be president. And I will always remember this because I love Barack Obama. He's like one of my favorite men of all time. I will always remember this because it just surprised me when I heard this. People had the nerve to say that Obama legally couldn't be our president because he was born in Hawaii. Like, last time I checked and when Obama became president, I was still pretty young, so I really didn't know a lot about the states yet. But I knew that Hawaii was a state. I knew that it was a part of our 50 states. So please tell me where all of a sudden that became a thing that, oh, Obama legally couldn't be president because he's from Hawaii. He was born in Hawaii. Hawaii's not a state. Well, when did we constitutionally say that Hawaii is not a state? Because last time I checked, Hawaii was a state and will always be a state unless someone governmentally wise says otherwise. And it's just the audacity of people. That's really what it is. The audacity of people to go out and say and do the things that they do is just it's just wild to me how people say and do the most dumbest things, like the most dumbest things. And for what? Like, saying and doing these dumb things, what is that going to do for you? Is that going to help you thrive? Is that going to help you wake up every day? Because if that's the case, then you need to find something else better to do with your life. Because if being belligerent and arrogant and being a racist is what keeps you going every day, then you have a special place waiting for you. A very special place. And it's just so rude and disrespectful and distasteful to see that we have to live in a world where people think that just being a horrible person is okay and right and fair. And the fact that people can laugh about it, like it's funny. Oh, I would love to see how funny it is if we treated you the way you treat us. That's right. If we treated y'all the way you treated us blacks, we'd be going to jail. Just because we treated you the same way you treat us, we would be going to jail. And I think it's funny how we can watch videos of people and they're like, stand up if you would want to be treated the same way us blacks are being treated, and nobody stands up. So tell me, if you don't want to be treated the same way my family and my brothers and sisters are getting treated, being shot down and stuff like that, then why do you choose to let us be treated that way? Why? Why do you choose to let it happen? Because at the end of the day, it's not fair that we need to be treated in the way that we are being treated. It's not. And yeah, I know a lot of you are like, Gabby, are you not paying attention to how you're doing your eyes right now? I am paying attention, and I'm just doing what I'm doing to my eyes, and I'm gonna fix it up when I'm done. Because I'm sitting down talking to you, messing around with makeup and being creative. Because that's what makeup does. Makeup gives you the chance to be creative. And that's what I love about makeup, and that's what I will continue to do. Now, if it's gonna be on a platform where my videos are gonna be not shown to people, then I just won't do it on a platform where my makeup and my talent won't be shown. That's fine by me. That's not upsetting me. That's just telling me that I need to find a new place to share what I do. And I will. And I don't really care if this video gets taken down by YouTube, because I'll just post it again and again and again and again, because I'm talking about brands that know that they're doing this. So I'm talking not brands, I'm talking about platforms that know that they're doing it. They know exactly what they're doing. It's not new to them. They know. So take my video down. by all means. And I will post it and post it and post it again. Because everybody should have these so-called equal rights that we already say we have. So, if I have to talk about it and spread the word and post it on everything until it happens, then that's what I shall do. Because everybody has a voice. And I'm choosing to use my voice because I'm over it. I'm 16 years old and I shouldn't have to worry about somebody being rude or disrespectful or feeling that because I'm black, I'm gonna do something to harm them or their child who's the same age as me, who is disrespectful to me on a daily. No. No. Because when I say to you with these true words and these true feelings, when I tell you what I mean, when I say the word audacity, I mean audacity. Because people really truly do feel that they have the right, the audacity to be disrespectful, to be rude, to kill people for not doing not one thing. And I don't care that this video is going to be long and I feel that, I might be rambling, because I'm rambling about the truth. And the truth of the matter is, my people are being hurt. My people are dying on a daily because of their color. And that's not fair. And it needs to end today. So, if you're a person who personally has done nothing to help out, but you say that you have no problem with black people, and that you're not a racist, and that you support us equally, then go donate. Go protest peacefully. Go be a part of the cause. Go be a part, not the cause, go be a part of the action to make all this hurtfulness, this anger, this betrayal stop. Because it needs to stop. It needs to stop. It needs to be fixed. And it needs to be said that what is happening to us is not fair. What is happening to us is not constitutional. And if you know that it's not constitutional and you're just allowing it to happen because you're too scared to speak up, then you've never supported us from the start. And you need to go back to being on the racist side where you came from. And that may be disrespectful, that may be rude, but it's true facts. Because if you're too scared or you don't know what to say, and that either means, one, you're not educated enough on what to do, or two, you just truly don't want to speak up and help out. Because truly, deep down inside, you're happy with what's going on in the world. And you're happy about how we're being treated. So, and I do believe when I say this, that the people of YouTube, people of TikTok, when they say anybody can be famous, anybody that's not black, right, and will show off their body and show off what God gave them to be famous, will be famous. Anybody who dares to do something stupid like people on YouTube do will become famous, right? People that are not black will become famous. Because tell me why there's only about 3, 4, 5 maybe? No. Yeah, YouTubers that are black, that are thriving, that are doing amazing. They started out with nothing, and they're doing fantastic. But, and put this down in the comments, I want everybody to really go and check out and look in the makeup community and tell me how many black people do you see doing makeup? Because I'm guaranteeing you right now, it's not as many as you think that it is. We have the power to speak up. We have the right to want change. But if we don't talk about it and stand up for it, then it won't happen. It just won't. And it hurts to see people getting hurt and disrespected. So, if you don't like what's happening, stand up. Stand up, speak out, do something besides laying in your bed, eating food. And that's how I feel. Because my community, my family, my friends will not be hurt because people decide to be disrespectful. Because if you mess with us, if you mess with one, you mess with all. Remember that. Because that goes for anybody and anything. You mess with one, you mess with all. There's that saying, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, right now, the world is messing with a very big village. And it's about to come to a screeching halt. So if you don't want all the looting and all the problems that are happening to continue on to happen, then you need to stand up. And you need to be active in your community. And you need to vote. And you need to make peace and say what needs to be said. Because clearly, it being said by us is not enough. And if innocent people dying isn't enough for you to go stand up, then you have a problem. You have a really big problem. A really, really big problem. Because every person, every life matters. Don't get me wrong. Everybody's life equally matters. It will always matter. But when your people and your children start to die and you want to change and your change happens faster than ours, then when that happens, will your eyes finally be open to the fact that because of the color of your skin, you got things done faster than we did? How many more people have to die? How many lives have to be hurt until we finally get the change and the things that we need? My makeup is, no, it's not. I have to set my face. My makeup is about to be done, but I want it to be known here and today. If YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, wants to disrespect Black creators and not speak up and be a part of helping Black creators and Black people grow as a community, then Black people should not ever be a part of a community where we do not feel accepted. So, this is my makeup. Yeah, it looks a hot mess, but it's okay because today's makeup was just to speak out and talk and to sit down and just be one and get the message heard. I'm Gabby Victoria. You can go follow me on Instagram at Gabby_Sherman. Please like and follow and be a part of the community. Go sign up to vote. Go protest peacefully. Make sure that no other person on this earth, colored or not, has to go through the pain that all of us Blacks and Hispanics and Muslims or whatever we are feeling and go through. Thank you for watching. Bye.